Hi guys, welcome back. For more videos like this, please subscribe, share, and like.
YouTube, Troystarz trucking. Thanks for tuning in. So, in this video, this is just a collab with Melvin's channel, right? So, how can I start this? I want to start this with so much things. Well, by the way, this is my experience as an owner operator, right? I have so much things to say. I have so much things to say. But I'm gonna start it like this. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit of the good side and also a little bit of the not so good side. You know what I mean? But you guys would have to pick out what you know, what you'll be interested in and if it can work for you, like maybe your numbers, or you're gonna put it down, or or you're gonna put your thing together to tell yourself, you know what, this is something I want to do, right? As an owner operator, right? But before I start that, I'm just gonna talk about this channel that I'm featuring with on Melvin Every Arlen, right? Is Melvin and Kim, and basically, I'm a fan of Melvin's, right? And why I say that is because Melvin gave me my first, what can I say, first or third? I think my third video, my third highest view video on my channel, and my channel is Troystarz Trucking, you know what I mean? And now I'm over here representing on Melvin Every All channel. Melvin have his 2019 Kenworth, right? Big machine, right? With 18 speed and stuff like that. But anyway, let's get down into why I'm really here. So in this video, I want to talk about my experience as a owner operator, right? So let me start it like this. Being an owner operator is something that I choose. And the reason why I said something that I chose is because I wanted more leverage. I wanted more time at home, and I wanted more of business minded in a sense where I wanted to go beyond, not only settle as a company driver only. I wanted to own my own truck, and some as a possibility to be my owner of couple trucks and of couple drivers, and a time to relax, you know what I mean? Some legacy, have my last name on something, you know what I mean? That's my thought of, the journey. So I'm gonna give you like a breakdown of how I get started and what I was looking at and where I'm at now, right? So this is it. How I get started was by observing, getting information, and I assume that the reason why you guys are watching this at the current moment is because you also want information on how to become an owner operator, right? So that's the same thing. I search around for information so I could feel more comfortable making that step, right? And for you guys, I made the step, and I am now a owner operator myself, right? And moving on beyond owner operator. So I'm in within both owner operator and a small business, right? So my experience is this. Starting off is not so much as like a easy cheesy, we use that terms easy cheesy. No, it's not an easy thing, but it can be easy if you have the right information, and if you find yourself subscribe to the right channel, which you should subscribe to Melvin's channel now, so that you guys can get more info and more feedback on how to get further in this type of mindset, elevation, stepping out in the outer world, right? My experience as an owner operator was very, how can I say this, rough, right? It was very rough. Reason being because most of what I was doing, I'm it was a trial and error. I didn't get a lot of information. It weren't a lot of information out there anyways. No one really telling you anything, you know what I mean? So you have to go through the leaps, go through the holes, do the wrongs, do the right, you know what I mean? Try to see, you have to basically testing and running risk with your money to get somewhere, right? So um, when I got started, I know I needed to have my down payment for the truck, right? And before I even get the truck, it was about getting a loan, because you know you have to have a down payment to get a loan. And to get the loan, you have to know what type of loan is suitable for you and if it all makes sense by the calculation. Because you know it's a eager thing. Like you, when you're going to buy your truck, you're like, yeah, truck thing. Yes, I'm gonna buy my truck. I'm feeling good about getting a truck. But it's not so much, because the person that is giving you the loan, if you're not getting it from the bank, the person that is giving you the loan will, uh, you know, do a fasting on you, having you signing some papers and giving you a loan that you're paying double for our older truck, you know what I mean? So it makes sense you get yourself with a new truck. But if you don't careful and know what you're doing, you will find yourself in those situations. So it's best to have someone that know about how to get loans, what type of loan is suitable for you. Do your research, you know what I mean? Like call up more than one loan place. Don't tell them about the one that you link with before, because sometimes they kind of want to tell you that they have a better price, but it lead around to the same thing. So you would have to just call them up, do what you're doing, and then choose the right one from there. You know what I mean? Next thing now, and this is the hardest thing, is to get the truck. The truck is one of the truck. I can't even stress on it. And the truck is it. To get the truck is one of the most, oh my goodness. Listen, to get the truck, you have to make sure you have a suitable or a reliable mechanic to go with you. You know what I mean? To check out that truck. You cannot take the seller word for it. Don't matter, unless it's a dealer and it's a new truck with a warranty on there, then you can kind of run out, kind of. And the reason I use kind of, because even though you have warranty, if a truck break down, you have to leave the truck into a shop, and then you know that's the next thing again, because the truck is in the shop, and then you're wasting your time to get moving, right? So you have to do your research on buying the truck. You have to make sure you know everything about the truck. Watch a lot, subscribe to your favorite YouTube channel, especially when it comes to trucking, and watch a lot of about the trucks. You know, do your background, because trust me, when you get the truck is yours, right? And that's a quick thing. When I got my truck, I was eager to get my truck. I was in the rush. I was like, yes, I'm getting a truck. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to start making some money. But little me, not knowing too much about trucks and about how tricky these guys are and how they put the face on to sell you their problem. And their problem would be the truck with some issue. Because I had a transmission issue on mine. And when I got it, before I even made the first trip, my transmission needed to get repaired, and that cost me $7,000. And license plate is not even on the truck as yet. So if you understand what I'm saying, that's exactly what I'm saying. You need to do your research to get your truck. You know what I mean? Get a good truck. You're not gonna get the best, but you can get something that maybe can take you out at least 4 or 5 months. And I'm talking about used truck, because I wouldn't, and I repeat, I wouldn't advise any one of you guys that is just gonna come out here to go into a new truck, right? New truck is all right. A new truck is good, yes, but a new truck is based on your purpose that you want to come out and be your own operator for. And I assume they want to have more leverage, they want to have more home time, they want to do more things on your terms. Having a new truck is the same thing as a company. You cannot stop run. And you see, I have so much thing to talk about. And to get that new truck to sign on with a certain company that is going to pay you the right amount of mile and do not rob you and do not have you running up and down, and by the time you get payments, by the time they pay you, it's just for the truck payments and maybe a couple bills at home, and you left back, you back to running down the miles again. You know what I mean? So I would advise you to stick to a used truck for the time being, until you get to that comfortable stage where you can go for a new truck. You know what I mean? If your desire or choose to do so. But I want to pack so much things in this one information, but I don't want to keep the video too long because Kim is gonna come on here to have something to say to you guys. But let me finish it quickly. Now, like I said, the good side is you will get time for yourself. You'll be making more money. You know what I mean? If you do it right from the start. You cannot go in guessing. You cannot go in not knowing what you're doing. Else you're going to leave behind. And leaving behind, you have to be strong because you have to have a lot of money saved up so that just in case you run into a bad company that don't choose to pay you after you finish work, then you'd have to make those payments on your own. And if you do not make your payments, then you're going to lose your truck. And then that's waste of your time and waste of your whole energy. You're going to have a down feeling with a bad credit. You don't need that. So you have to have everything put in place and ready to go, right? So the owner-operator thing, I'm not going to say it easy and I'm not going to say it hard. I'm going to say you need to knowledge. You need to think about what you're doing. You need to educate yourself in the trucking world. You need to know what you're doing, to be honest. This is not something that I'm going to advise you to be like, you know what, come out here. It's a lot of money making. Come out here. I will say come if you choose to, but I will say be careful. Take your time. You know what I mean? Do your research. I can't stress on that too much. Do your research. You know what I mean? The truck and the loan is the first thing you'd have to think about. No, the first thing is to put the money together. And one of the things is make sure you pay off your credit cards, right? Because you're going to need them. Make sure you're out of debt. So you use your company, working at a company, to make sure you secure that funds. Pay off all the bills that you owed, pay up your credit card, fix your credit score and stuff like that, so that when you're going out there and you're going to make that move, you'll have sufficient funds on your credit card and stuff like that to do any major repair that may come up on you while you're doing your own operator business or your own operator thing, right? So you have to make, because there's no one is not, trust me, no one is not going to lend you anything to get your truck fixed. You have to come up with that funds, right? And one of the next thing, which I don't even talk about on my channel, but you have to find yourself with the right partner, right? So that's one of the next major thing. You have to have a person that's going to stick by you with what you're doing, right? And a person that can turn out to your rescue. And when I say turn out to your rescue, that means you can call on her or him to help you pay a bill, and then you take time, pay them back or something like that. So you have to keep just doing everything right so that you can get it. You can flow, right? I know I'm all over the place with this, but I have so much things. It's just coming down on me if just put it out to you guys. But I want to put it in a sequence so that you guys can understand where I'm coming from to where I'm going. But it's going to be a part 2 of this video. So like I said, I don't want to keep it too long because Melvin and Kim already tell me, take time, give me just a little piece, and then we're going to reach back to you for more. So this is how I'm going to finish it off. Having your own truck is a plus, right? And sometimes you may not see what you're working for, but once you're paying your bills, you're paying your truck loan, and you can feed yourself, look at the truck as the profit. Some people said, okay, having a vehicle is a what they would say again? Having a vehicle, you lose. Vehicles don't keep. What is that thing? I always try to keep words, and I always want to say words and don't know what it is. Hold on. Having a vehicle, they say having a vehicle is not an asset or something like that, right? But to me, having a truck is an asset. I don't know what anyone want to say to you guys, but take it from me. Having a truck is an asset because that truck can bill you. That truck is the tool so that you can work. So it doesn't matter how old the truck is, and miles is going to run onto the truck, and the truck is going to have no value leave, so you cannot sell it. That's not the reason you buy it for, not to sell it back. You buy it to work it, and the purpose is to work it. Work the truck, you know what I mean? So the truck will bring you more, and that's it. So when you buy a truck, just look at the truck as an investment, right? Because people will tell you it's not an investment, but the truck is an investment. Paying for the truck, paying your bills, By the end of the day, you're paying your bills, paying for the truck, and when you're done paying for the truck, you have that truck. It may not value a lump sum so that you can sell to make back whatever you want to make, but the truck will have value to your life because now you can still drive that truck. Maybe you do little repairs and fixing on the engine and stuff like that. So it doesn't really matter. You fix it, you move on, and have that truck bringing you everything that you need, right? That truck can bring you a next truck. That truck can bring you savings. That truck can bring you comfort. That truck can bring you wealth. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm going back to the square one. You have to start on a positive note, and you have to make sure you do your research to get to this point. Because it's not easy. I'm not going to sit here and be like, it's an easy thing. Come out here, do it. No, it's rough, and it will embarrass you, right? But take this with a grain of salt. You can do it your own way. But I would suggest to you, subscribe to this channel, Melvin Heavy Allin, and any question you have, leave it down in the comment section. I will be there in the comment section too to answer most of the questions if I miss out anything. And like I said, there's a part 2 of this video coming up. And I just want to say to you guys, thanks for tuning in. I want to put this back over to Kim and Melvin. So respect, thanks, and they will fulfill whatever I didn't talk about. But anyway, thank you guys. Troystarz, trucking. Peace.